All right, everyone. Now we have some news about Boston Mayor Michelle Wu. She's in a little bit of hot water right now. A while ago, dude's in a Chick-fil-A and whips out a knife and starts chasing several people around, trying to stab them. Quite clearly, drugs were likely involved, and or a personal vendetta, or possibly both. Well, likely both, I would say. Off-duty police officer commands him to drop the knife and he refuses to do so, so he gets shot and killed because he's trying to kill or injure other people, and the off-duty police officer is trying to protect them. What ends up happening? There's a homicide investigation involved here for no apparent reason. What ends up happening? The mayor and the police chief extend condolences to the family of the dude who got shot. People are not happy about this. Why extend your condolences to them? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that your loved one went crazy in Chick-fil-A and started trying to stab people and got rightfully, fucked around and found out. We're real sorry about that. It seems to be that the mayoral office and at least the brass within the police are on the side of the person who was trying to injure or murder other people before he was prevented from doing so with a couple of shots from a gun. This is not a good look. Now, I am no thin blue liner. I do support police when they're doing their proper work. I also acknowledge, and there's nuance here. I like nuance on this channel. I also acknowledge that there are corrupt police officers. There are police officers that use excessive force. There are police officers that dip into the drug stash, the evidentiary stash. Wow, what's this white powder? It's listed as 8 ounces. Well, no, no, no. Actually, that's a six. Stuff like that. That does happen, and police officers sometimes they engage in that behavior. There is corruption, especially at the higher levels. That being said, there are plenty of police that do their job, but again, I'm no thin blue liner. The Boston mayor appears to be more worried about the criminal, which is clearly what happened. You're not allowed to chase people around with a knife in the Chick-fil-A. I like to call it Chick-fil-A because then fans of the franchise they flip out because they got so much brand loyalty usually. And I find that hysterical. It's like calling it Walfart, and then somebody who really likes Walmart will curse you after something like that. But why would you extend your condolences to that family, especially pertinent to an ongoing investigation? There's an actual homicide investigation involved here, and it looks like you are putting your finger on the scale. For the mayor of your city to effectively insinuate that it was a wrongful death is completely unacceptable. That's basically the insinuation that I'm seeing here. And for the police chief to do the same thing is even more unacceptable. Mr. Cox, of course. Last name. Totally unacceptable. Public officials, generally speaking, should not weigh in on potential criminal or civil trials unless the evidence is absolutely so staggering that it's a foregone conclusion who the guilty party was. Hey, here's this video of you literally stabbing 5 people and then raping a baby. I condemn you. Okay, well, I mean, the video footage pretty much speaks for itself. Here's a case, though, where the officer, the off-duty police officer, appears to have believed he was defending several other people. And the individual may have been on. I would love to see the toxicology report, by the way. It'll probably get quashed by the mayor's office itself or something like that. You're taking sides in a case where it's not entirely 100% immediately clear exactly what happened. All we know is that somebody wielding a knife was attempting to harm other people and then got his ass, into the ground. And so why would you do that? You're effectively making a public statement that you think it was a wrongful death. This could, by the way, I would think, especially with the police chief involved here, I would think this would be grounds for mistrial if there's a trial at all, honestly. Because of the public statements by people that are in positions of political and legal power clearly being biased against you, I would think, yeah, I would definitely, if I was the cop's lawyer, I'd be moving for a mistrial if, again, if there's a trial at all. Link in the description, by the way, archived, of course. Good write-up about sort of what happened. There are several others as well, and it's just a weird situation. It's like imagine if, let's say that you get arrested for Grand Theft Auto, and the governor of your state comes out and effectively insinuates that you're guilty. Does this not predispose a potential jury? The mayor of Boston making public statements of that manner, extending the condolences, and especially the police chief, that predisposes a potential jury or potentially a judge that might have been appointed by someone politically associated with the mayor themselves. It predisposes them. This is grounds for a mistrial. That's about all. Peace out.